Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
All the talking has been done. And there's the bell to start round one. Quick punch scores. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A swing and a miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. Right hook won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Straight right just misses. That uppercut doesn't land. Perfectly timed uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting, slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip, you've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
Punch, counter punch. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Misses with the jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punching. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now it's a tougher fight. It's going to be...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just a sit. Stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Just get...
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, King. Go back.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good match.
Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Right, let's get out.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Just the same again.
Go out. Just take the round off. Win the round on the...
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
counter shot lands. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Get out of the way. Hold that thought! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Catch it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just take the round.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your...
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. The jab's work.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Gaps will appear. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at...
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Those counter punches have to hurt. Jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he scores with the counter. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that. Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Nice counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this with that jab. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Defense is not an option for these two. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Trying to land that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Beautiful counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. That hook's blocked. Nice counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter shot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They both want the knockout. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. The courage on display here is incredible. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Slick, just keep him on.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great. Stay focused. Don't let...
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Good work. You're getting your time in already.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't worry, area it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. You're smart, you weren't...
There we go, it's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. Just misses with that uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. To be careful not to punch himself out. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over them eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
And great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking it.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't...
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Just stay focused.
One round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
You had everything in the bag and now you've let him back in. I need you to go.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Tried to score with the uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That counter shot lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Can't land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you do.
Smart. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out.
Go out there and finish it. The jab's working nice.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
You're doing the gaps will appear. The jab's working
Time
nice.
winding down as we get set for another round.
Come on, you're switching off.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. You're smart.
And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good job stopping that uppercut. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Fighter willing to slow down. Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's gonna...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And the referee will allow this to continue. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Carrying away the right hook. scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Right. You're much better than good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Now
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to switch back.
set him up. It'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his.
We've made it to round 10. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Good counter punch. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Nice counter. They exchange punches. Just missing with the uppercut. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave.
There's the bell to start round 11. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good job defending the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. The old adage is no matter how much speed you got, timing beats speed.
But you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That counter punch caught him clean. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Beautiful counter. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.